Hey, here we are again. Let's start the next step. Today we're going to start writing. We'll be working on the first part of our writing activity. Your assignment will be completed in Google Classroom, but we'll go through the steps to make sure you'll be super successful on this assignment right from the start. Okay, here's the prompt. The theme of this story is that envy can lead people to commit awful acts and cause internal shame. Write an explanatory essay about how the conflicts the characters face develop that theme. Hint, use your evidence chart you created yesterday to help you write the essay. Here's the following format that I'd like you to use. Part 1 will be the introduction. It's kind of like an intro paragraph. This will be your thesis statement and some justification for why you're writing this essay. Part 2 will be the body paragraphs. You'll probably have about 2 to 3 paragraphs so that you can really convince your reader that what you're saying is the truth. But if you need more, you feel free to add more. This will have quotes with explanations of how it develops the theme that we're talking about in this prompt. And then part 3, of course, is the conclusion, as all proper writing should have a conclusion to make sure your reader fully understands the central idea that you are trying to get them to learn. This will restate the thesis statement and summarize your most important ideas. All right, the first thing you need is a claim, otherwise known as a thesis statement. A thesis statement is a single sentence that states the proposal and/or main idea of your essay, what you will be telling your audience. Okay, let's look at this definition a little closer. It's talking about the main idea. So this sentence will have the main idea or the central idea, the lesson you want your reader to learn. It will also explain what you will be telling your audience in a very simple one-sentence statement. You could almost call it your central idea. Here's the prompt. The bold words are ideas you may want to include in your thesis. The theme of this story is that envy can lead people to commit awful acts and cause internal shame. Write an explanatory essay about how the conflicts the characters face develop that theme. Here's what a thesis could sound like. The theme of All Summer in a Day is that envy can lead people to commit awful acts and cause internal shame in the lives of others around them. Keep in mind that envy is just a fancy word for jealousy. Notice the words that came directly from the prompt. Feel free to use similar words in your own thesis statement or claim. Remember, this is the central idea of your essay, what it is you want your readers to learn when they're finished reading your entire essay. Now that you have a thesis or a claim, or we could even call it your central idea, we need to start writing to convince others that our claim is correct. The first thing you need to write is your intro paragraph. An intro paragraph must include a thesis statement and a justification for why you are writing this essay. Using your thesis statement, write a paragraph to add the justification for why you are writing this essay. Here's an example. Notice the thesis statement is in the second sentence of the paragraph. It can actually be anywhere it makes sense to you. I just chose to put it in the second sentence. Here's my sample intro paragraph. Have you ever been treated badly because people were jealous of you? The theme of All Summer in a Day is that envy can lead people to commit awful acts and cause internal shame in the lives of others around them. The interactions between Margot and William in this story are examples. We can learn from their behavior to better understand how envy and jealousy cause us to treat others without empathy. Note, I chose to start my intro paragraph with a question to get my audience thinking. You could do the same thing with a bold statement or a quote from the story. Make sure it's related to your topic and doesn't give too much away. You want your opening sentence to get people to read the rest of your essay, not only read sentence 1. Notice I also included 2 sentences as justification for my readers to keep reading. Explaining why I'm writing my essay gives it more value to my reader. If you look at the last sentence, I want people to understand that envy and jealousy can cause us to treat others without empathy. Let's stop here for now. Why don't you go to Google Classroom and get started? Be sure to look back at this video for ideas. And remember, I will be checking your progress and leaving comments to help you improve. Now get to work, you authors!